Today I wanted to make a video on how to study when you don't feel like it. The very first point that I'm going to make here is that you will never feel like it. Excuse me for the train noises. I can't help it. Okay. Do not rely on how you feel when it comes to studying. But instead, you can curate your mood and create a state in which you study. Okay, in which you feel like studying. Never think that you are going to ever feel like studying, but if you manipulate your environment enough, you will be able to create a state in which it is easier for you to not resist studying. Okay, your brain is always going to start with resistance. So choose the path of least resistance. So the first advice I'll give you in this is figure out why you're not feeling like studying. Are you just plainly being lazy or procrastinating, or something has happened? I'd like to make here, which is in continuation with the first point, is self-care. Practice self-care. When you practice self-care, you are able to align your emotions and thoughts, and in turn lead a life which is aligned with your goals. So for me, self-care looks like having a good bath, washing my hair, maybe doing my skincare routine, coffee. These days, cold coffee has become a ritual for me. Maybe you like chai, or sometimes it's having snacks or fruits, and sometimes just having a conversation with your loved ones or your study partners helps to distract you from the overriding circle of thought process. What has helped me is what is the third point I'm going to make, is having to get up early in the morning and you sleep early in the night as well. Now why I'm saying this is, it has been scientifically proven that the maximum retention power of your brain for difficult information is 2 hours after you get up. So if you get up at 8, maybe at 10 or 11 you'll be able to study. Believe me, the more you delay this time, the more delayed your starting of studying will get, the more resistance your brain will offer you. Your brain wants to avoid anything that is difficult. So you have to choose the path of least resistance first. Maybe study on your phone first. If you're on your phone, why not use it for studying? Next point I want to make, again in continuation of the last point, is don't make phone or technology your enemy. They can be very useful, so use them to your own advantage. And these days, and I'm sure you guys are much more tech savvy than I am, so figure out a way to use technology to your advantage. Now I have emphasized on the importance of morning rituals in starting your studying. It is equally important and rather underrated to end your day properly. Nighttime relaxation is very important because you need to start the next day very carefully and aligned with what you want the next day to be like. So if you do not end this day properly, and if you do not give yourself closure, your brain will again keep circulating whatever you read and whatever conversations you've had that day and whatever you were scrolling on Instagram. Okay, so how I like to end my night is close all the books. This space is completely clean. No pens are out, no books are out, and this table is completely clean. The space is completely clean. Listen to the most relaxing music, or you can watch something that is your comfort zone, that gives you psychological comfort. So closure of every night after studying is also important. Your brain needs to know that you're done for this day, and it is not emphasized enough. Next point I would like to say is that helps me is just getting, that really helps me and I think will really be useful for you guys, is just getting things ready. Getting your stationery, getting your notes, getting your coffee, your lamp, whatever you need, just get the things ready. Believe me, cute stationery helps. Making cute notes help. Another point I would like to make is discuss with your study partners. If you're having a group study session, discuss with your study partners. That helps. If you have decided this time of the day we are going to study this topic and we are going to finish this topic today, then studying with them, even if you don't feel like it, will put your mood in alignment with your studies. All the very best for your exams. I'm sure you guys will do great. There's no such thing as feeling like studying. You have to manipulate your environment in such a way that your mood gets tuned to certain rituals that you associate with studying. I know when I put these things on the table, I know I'll be studying. So let's study now. All the very best for your exams. I'm sure you guys will do great.